Today we're gonna talk about what is an underwritten plan for health insurance. So I know I throw this term around a lot. I've been told that, underwritten plan. So I've gotten a lot of messages from people saying, what is an underwritten plan? What does it mean? Well, I'm gonna answer that in this video. So what an underwritten plan is when you are going to apply for health insurance and the health insurance company will take your specific health situation and your health background, your medical history, your age, your zip code, all of that into consideration when determining whether they're going to approve you for that plan or not. Okay, and so why this is important? Well, for these kinds of plans are not for everybody. They're for a subset of people who value a healthy lifestyle, who are healthy, who haven't had a major medical crisis yet, but want to be covered for the future in case that they do. And they also don't want to break the bank. They're frustrated with the marketplace. They don't want to sacrifice quality. They want to have a PPO. They would like it to be a nationwide PPO, but they just don't want to pay so much and never really use their insurance. So these people have those same goals in mind, right? And so the underwriting process is how the insurance company determines whether an applicant is a good candidate to fit into that pool of insured people, or whether they're going to be someone who would maybe be better off in the marketplace. Because let's face it, some people are going to be better off at the marketplace, and they're gonna have certain things, pre-existing conditions, certain drugs, medications they need covered, certain things that they're not gonna be served as well on the private plans. Okay, so here's the thing. With underwriting, they're not all created equal, okay? Underwritten plans, not all created equal. So the best kind of underwritten plans are going to do the thorough job of underwriting on the front end. So before they even decide if you're a fit for the plan, they're gonna really make that determination. You get in, and then it's like you're approved and you can rest easy that you're gonna be covered, okay? So it might be a little bit more of a thorough process. And what I mean by thorough is really not that big of a deal. They look at your prescription history. They wanna know what you've been prescribed and filled, what medications you actually filled in the last 12 months. And you really want to take it into consideration and look at, just do a quick review of the last 5 or 7 years. Have you been prescribed any medication that might stand out to an insurance company, that might make them think that you could have a health issue that could possibly, be more of a risk to them later on, right? They don't want big claims. And so the other thing they'll take into consideration is the MIB, which is Medical Information Bureau, and they'll ask you a series of medical questions, yes or no questions. I do this with my clients all the time. I make it super easy. And so what they're doing in determining all that is just, again, making sure that you belong in that group of insured. And so once you're in, you don't have to worry about anything. In contrast, some other PPO plans that are underwritten also are more on the short-term end. These tend to be short-term plans. There could be other ones that do this, but I know for sure with short-term plans, I've seen it where they are underwritten, but they don't do such a thorough underwriting job on the front end. They do it on the back end. That's why it's not good, because when an insurance company is left with that ability to decide whether or not they're gonna pay a claim or not, right? And they haven't underwritten on the front end, they're doing on the back end, and then you're just more in an uncertain position, because the worst case scenario would be you having a horrible medical crisis and then not getting it covered because the insurance determined that they were gonna pay the claim. Okay, so that's just something to look out for. It's not every plan, but that's why it's important to work with a licensed agent. If you need support with that, I would love to help you and your family. You can find me at @alexthehealthagent.com or follow me on Instagram, because I have a lot of other videos like this one. And if you like this particular video, or you know somebody that would benefit from it, I would love it if you shared it. And please like, comment, and subscribe.